hi, welcome back to my channel, welcome back. Today I'm gonna be reviewing episode 3 of Haikyuu season 3. And guys, this episode was awesome. The ending just like brought back all those classic Haikyuu feels and I was like, oh man, we're getting into it. This is awesome and like, oh, ho ho. Yes, this episode was a good one. One part of why I like this episode so much is I think because we kind of drifted away from Ushijima, because we've been focusing a lot on Ushijima so far, and like, it makes sense because he's kind of like a big part of Shiratorizawa, but at the same time I was like, yes, I get it, he's awesome, he's powerful, whatever. But in this episode we kind of got to see more of the team, specifically Tendo. I really enjoy him. Well, in the first 2 episodes, I was like, this guy seems interesting, I can't wait to see more of what he's about, and then I watched this episode and I'm like, I still love him, but I hate that I love him, because he is such a... Ooh, sometimes I just want to punch him in the face, but he's so funny and at the same time really quirky and adorable that I still really love him. Like his little song, like that song is still stuck in my head. I replayed it like 50 times, even though it's horrible and it's totally just like crushing Karasuno, like that song. I love it, and he's just so cute when he does. I can't. So we learned that Tendo is actually what you call a guest blocker, where he doesn't exactly block in the most conventional way, but he kind of just blocks where his intuition like tells him to block. So he has to be like a really good reader of like eye movements, like body positions and whatnot, just so that he can guess where the setter is going to set the ball and then where the spiker is going to hit it. And then his body is also just amazing because it's able to react to that intuition and to go and block, and Tendo's just an amazing blocker. And while he does get it a lot of the times and it's really annoying, he does mess up a few times as well, so it's like it goes both ways. So we kind of see the team have a little hard time with that, but then as they get into it and they kind of learn what he is and how he blocks, they kind of have an easier time with it. Kagayama kind of figures it out a little bit and he's able to trick him at one point. And of course we got our little Suki, the whole little interaction between the two of them when Tendo's like, oh hi normal random person, and then Suki like blocks the heck out of him and you're like, boom! 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 And then he's all like, I am that person who just blocked you. And then it's great. I love that whole interaction. Tendo's like, ah, you pissed me off. And Suki's like, oh, sorry. And I love that whole interaction. And I'm like, yes, Suki, yes. And we really get to see Suki kind of shine in this episode, which I love because like I always had a soft spot for Suki because he was just like really misunderstood, and he kind of had like this weird view on volleyball in general, and he's not like the typical volleyball player who's like, yeah, like in the series who's like, yeah, I love volleyball, blah, 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 but he has like a really interesting relationship with volleyball. And this episode was just great because we got to see him shine, and Suki, I have a soft spot for him. But yes, we kind of see them kind of struggle to keep up to Shiratorizawa and to make sure that they stay like side by side with them. Every single time they seem like they're about to take over Tendo, or like Ushijima would do something else and then it'd be back to flip-flopping between the two. But then we get to a little point where Suki is just, yes, Suki's been watching their team and trying to figure them out, and it's just a beautiful moment because he's like, hey guys, like let me figure out like when we jump for the block. And then it's like, this is the end of the episode. I probably skipped a bunch of stuff, but I want to talk about this right now. And we have like this intense rally, volley, I don't know volleyball terms, but like this huge little thing where it's going back and forth, chance ball, and Suki is like doing a bunch of one-touches, and you're like, yes, Suki, yes, you are doing amazing. And then it gets to a point where he like fakes it and then it like drops right in the middle, and Leon ends up setting it to Ushijima, and then Ushijima is about to spike, and then and then Suki and Kagayama and Asahi, I think, are all the 3 wall block, and Suki is the one who like gets them going at the right time, and then they do it at the right time, and then Ushijima goes and spikes it straight to Nishinoya. Nishinoya bumps it up, and then they're all going for it, and then Kageyama is about to set it, and then Tendo thinks he's about to set it to Asahi, and then nope, sets it right to Suki. Suki spikes it, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah. It just brought back a lot of the good Haikyuu intense moment feels, and like you're really getting into it and you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want to be feeling right now. We do see a lot of moments from the other players as well. We see a little cute moment with Yamaguchi where he really wants to go in, and Kochikai's just like, I feel a tremendous aura coming from Yamaguchi, and Yamaguchi gets to go in and he wanted to help his boy Suki out, and he did a little, but you know, you can't be a complete superstar, Yamaguchi, but like, you're still my baby, so it's okay. And then we see Suga come in, and Suga falls, and you're like, Suga, why are you always falling? Why are you always doing like embarrassing things compared to everyone else? Like the whole getting hit in the face thing. Yeah, that was a little rough for him. But anyways, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm glad we got to see more of Tendo because I really enjoy him as a character, and the fact that I hate him so much but I still love him just means he's a good character, for me at least, because I'm like, I don't like you, but at the same time I love you, so it just shows that they can make their characters lovable even though you want to hate them at the same time. But I liked it. We didn't get to focus on Ushijima so much because we focus on him so much already, and yeah, I don't know, this episode was just Plus, we got to see Suki be a superstar, and it was great because I hope we get some more Suki love, because he's just been waiting to blossom into a beautiful flower that can block everything, and this is it. This is happening. So excited to see more of those blocks from Suki, and yeah, I'm happy. That's the end of my review, guys. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, all my other social media will be linked down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!